فأصبح هشيما تذروه الرياح وكان الله على كل شيء قديرا. مقتدرا. Yeah. واضرب لهم hit for them مثل example. ضرب المثل ضرب مثل saying parables in parables. That is the expression. ضرب ضرب يضرب يضرب اضرب. From second bar, ثلاثي مجرد أم. واضرب, you give, mention لهم for them مثل example parable الحياة الدنيا worldly life. الحياة حياة الدنيا worldly life is كماء like rain, like water. أنزلنا, we let come down, who? That water. Life is الحياة الدنيا كماء أنزلناه من السماء. Life is like rain we let come down من السماء from the sky. فاختلط, mixed up به with that حياة الدنيا نبات الأرض, plants of the earth. We send rain down, and through that rain the plants on the earth, vegetation and plants mixed with joy grew up, and they grew so strong, so lively that they mixed with each other. فأصبح, turned to, became to. هشيما, like straw, like hay. تذروه, throws away. وذر, وذر. يذر, يوذر, يذر, يوذر. Throwing away. تذروه الرياح. تذروه, throws that away. الرياح, winds. Life of this world is like a rain we sent down. Through rain, dead earth turned to become alive, and the vegetation, plant on the earth became mixed, grew, earth, dry earth, turned to be productive, gave birth to plants and grew, but did not continue like that. فأصبح, turned to, became at the end, هشيما, like hay. تذروه, throws away, scatters. الرياح, winds. وكان الله, Allah is على كل شيء, upon everything, مقتدرا, capable. مقتدر from قدرة, from قدرة, قدرة, افتعال باب اقتدر اقتدر يقتدر 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 اقتدار مقتدر مقتدر اسم الفاعل from اقتدار. Allah is powerful to do whatever He wants. A very famous ayah, following ayah, Al-Malu. Everybody needs to memorize this ayah. Al-Malu, Mal, wealth, Wal-Banun, and sons, children. Ibn, Banun, are what? Zina, decoration, ornaments, al-hayat dunya, of the worldly life. Wealth, properties, money, richness, here in this world, and children, boys, girls, everyone, but boys are mentioned here, are just like decoration of this worldly life. Wal-baqiyatu. Baqiyat, the remaining. Baqiya. Baqiya, stayed, remained. Baqiya, buqiya, yabqayu, yubqayu. Baqiyun, ismul fa'il. Baqiyat is baqiyatun, baqiyatani, baqiyataini, baqiyatun, bawaqi. Baqiyat is ismul fa'il from baqiya. Wal-baqiyat, remaining, the ones which are staying, as-salihatu, good things, good deeds which are stayers, not really decoration, they are stable and static, they don't go, they don't disappear, are what? Khayrun, better. عند ربك, in the presence of your Lord. In the presence of your Lord, baqiyat, as-salihat are the best. In terms of what? Best in terms of what? Thawaban, reward, thawab. They will be better, best in reward. Wa khayrun, also that is best in what? Amala, hope. Hope. Hope for future. That will be better. This ayah is very, very famous ayah. Everybody, I think, needs to memorize and use. Al-malu wal-banuna zinatul hayati dunya wal-baqiyatu as-salihatu khayrun 'inda rabbika thawaban wa khayrun amala. Just a small grammatical analysis. Al-malu wal-banun is mubtada, zinatu is khabar. This is al-jumlatul ismiya, noun sentence. Al-malu is mubtada, wal-banun is second mubtada, ma'tuf, to attached or connected to al-mal with waw. Zinatu is khabar, that is why it is marfu', ma'lu, banun with waw, zinatu, dhamma, marfu'. Al-hayati dunya, hayati dunya is hayati, is mudafun ilayh. Zinatu is khabar at the same time, hayati at the same time mudaf. Al-hayati is mudafun ilayh. Ad-dunya is also second mudaf ilayh, but it has ya at the end. That is why jar kasra is not seen. Wal-baqiyatu khayrun. This bare sentence, simple sentence is wal-baqiyat. Baqiyat is khabar, mubtada, khayrun is khabar. Second sentence, al-jumlatul ismiyya, noun sentence. As-salihat is adjective of al-baqiyat. Al-baqiyat is plural feminine. As-salihat is plural feminine because as-salihat is adjective, sifa, baqiyat is mawsuf. There must be this corresponding, this relation. When baqiyat is feminine, salihat must be feminine, sifa must be. When mawsuf is feminine, sifa is feminine. Khayrun is khabar, as I said. Inda rabbika, in the presence of your Lord. Inda is because of the mabni ala nasb, as we call inda, is mudaf, rabbi mudaf ilayh. Ka is second mudaf ilayh for rabb. That is, rabb is mudaf ilayh at the same time mudaf. Sawaban, sawaban is 10 years in grammar. That led me this to analysis, just this, to say this part today. Sawaban is 10 years in Nahwu. 10 years clears. 10 years means to clear, to put into clarity. Tamyiz are mansub, like hals, like, that is why it is sawaban, ban, not bin, not bun. It is clearing khayrun. Khayrun is best or better. In what sense? Sawaban is clearing. Khayrun is comprehensive, big sentence, better. Better could be in health, in money, in spiritual, in so many other things. So first is so big, comprehensive, now specifies, clears, brings clarity, specificity. That is thawaban, thawab, reward-wise. That is why it is mansub, thawaban. 10 years are mansubs. Wa khayrun, better. Second khabar, amala. Amal also is 10 years for the second khayrun. That is why it's amalan, not amalin, not amalun. So this ayah is important ayah. Wealth, children are just for this world. Like, they are not main things, they are like ornaments, decorating the buildings type of things, but the remaining for future, for hereafter, sawab, reward. Amal salih, good acts are the best, better. In terms of rewards, you will be rewarded, we will be rewarded at the day of judgment. In terms of future hope, we must look for, run after, like ambitious future things for future. Very famous ayah recited well. This wealth and children issue, as it is, they are mentioned here, not in this ayah, not that much favorably mentioned here. Same thing is mentioned in other parts of Quran. Innama amwalukum wa awladukum fitna. Your children, amwal, mal, wealth, mal, plural, amwal, wa awladukum, children, not sons, all children. any type, children, boys and girls, are fitnatun, are fitna. Fitna, big word, maybe trouble, troublesome, the meaning, maybe test, trial, maybe hinder, barriers, problem. So over there too, amwal and wealth not mentioned in favorable as here. But everybody, human beings, we were one time children. We may not be considered now children, but we were children. So, I mean, we must not think only for something like about our children. We were children, and they were children, and they were children, and they were children. So it is a common thing. Allahu Alam, what is meant? One must be careful in doing jobs well, not rush into things, carelessly acting, must not be like that. Perhaps that is what is meant. We are called to be careful in our life, how to treat responsibly our children, how to raise them, how to spend the money, how to earn the money, how to run after wealth. You know, I know there were people who were first about wealth, against wealth. Everybody needs wealth, everybody runs after wealth, but there is philosophy which looks at wealth, money and others as evil. Islam does not do that way, but definitely in a balanced way encourages Islam to have wealth. During the time of the Prophet, there were poor people, there were rich people, and when rich people had opportunity to give money, charity more, and the Prophet praised the givers, charities more, givers, and poor ones envy them. They said, oh, I mean, we are poor, they save themselves, they are rewarded too much, and we are not, we are unable to give. But the Prophet said that the ones who have nothing, Muslims, ashab, they will enter paradise 500 years before rich people would enter. Because rich ones will give hisab. Best ones, at the end, they will enter. But hisab account will take that much. So these rich and poor people were the subject that time, and poor ones had kind of, in one way, upper hand or ability to go to paradise earlier than the others. But the others also had the chance to give money and to have more reward than the others. About children, of course, children are the product of the marriage. People marry, they have children. They buckled down, ulama. They discussed whether somebody could stay unmarried and not have children. There are other ahadith encouraging, mandating marriage. They struggled. What is the ruling, in which condition, what? Some of the strayed views or minority views are there that later on when Qiyamah comes, people would not be able to observe the rights of family and children. It is not fard that time to marry. Not fard. Just taking care of yourself or themselves well, or perhaps because children, إنما أموالكم وأولادكم فتنة والبنون زينة الحياة الدنيا. Of course, a lot of ahkam is there in Islamic literature. Let us go, continue, inshallah. وَيَوْمَ, that day, يَوْمَ. When يَوْمَ is mentioned, يَوْم is day. يَوْمَ is mentioned, ma, like mabni, ma, يَوْمَ. That is day of judgment. That day, judgment day. These, in English we are using judgment day, but in reality that covers doomsday too. I mean, last day of the world, everything will crash and will die. That is covered. وَيَوْمَ, doomsday and day of judgment. نُسَيِّرُ, سَيَرَ, سَيَرَ, سَير, float, fly, ship, floating, swimming in the water, in the sea. سَيَّرَ, باب التفعيل, سَيَّرَ, سُيِّرَ, يُسَيِّرُ, يُسَيِّرُ, سَيِّر, تَسِيرٌ, مُسَيِّرٌ, مُسَيِّرٌ. Make something, do سير. نُسَيِّرُ, مضارع, متكلم. We will let float, الجبال, جبل, mountain. Jibal, mountains. Doomsday, we will let mountains fly, float in the ocean of atmosphere, atmospheric ocean. Al-Arda, Watara. So, mountains, like pieces of cottons, will be flying in the air. Big tornado, big crash, big hurricane type of thing will come, will pull out these mountains, crashing, hitting with each other in the atmospheric, like ocean, atmospheric. Al-Jibal. Watara, you see, you will see. Ra'aya ru'ya, yar'ayu, yur'ayu. Watara, you will see, you see. Al-Arda, earth. Barizatan, standing. Barizatan, outstanding. Baraza, coming out. Out, coming out. Not unnoticeable. It will be citable, noticeable, coming out. The earth will be also a part of this, tornado and floating. وَحَشَرْنَا, we will let gather, whom them, we will gather everyone, them all together. فَلَمْ نُغَادِرْ, we will not leave out. We will not leave out. غَدَرْ, حَشَرَ, حَشَرَ, حُشِرَ, يَحْشَرُ, يُحْشَرُ, إِحْشَرْ. حشرنا ماضي we will let gather whom them, everything will be collected, everything will be smashed, everything will be brought, then revived for day of judgment. فَلَمْ نُغَادِرْ غَدَرَ. غَدَرَ did wrong, did injustice. غَادَرَ Babul Mufa'ala, leave out, to leave out. غادر غودر يغادر يغادر. غادر مغادرة غدار غدار مغادر مغادر. نغادر is مضارع متكلم جمع. فلم نغادر, we will not leave, we don't leave منهم from them أحدا, nobody. We will not leave anybody out. Everyone will be gathered at the day of judgment in Mahshar. All living things will be brought into Mahshar. Human beings, jinns will be brought in Mahshar, gathering place. وَعُرِضُوا, they will be exposed. Exposed. على ربك, to your Lord, upon your Lord. Saffan, ranks, row, saf. They will be exposed, presented, everyone will be presented to your Lord in row. Row, 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 row. And Allah will address them. لقد, of course. جئتم, you came. جاء, جيء, يجيء, يجاء. جاء ماضي, جاء, جاءوا, جاءت, جاءتا. جئنا, جئت, جئتما, جئتم. You came, جاء came. You came, not to us. كما, like that, خلقنا, we have created you. You have come to us as we have created you. أول مرة, first time. First time we have created you, you came to us same way. In another part of Quran, Furada, there is a Furada. This ayah, nearly same ayah is mentioned. It's Furada. Furada fard, one by one. You came to us as we have, one by one, as we have created you, one by one. You are born alone, live in society and community, family, together, institutes, then resurrection, death, alone, resurrection, alone, one by one. You have come to us as we have created you. First time, we have created you one by one. You came one by one. No help, only from yourself. Nothing, only from yourself. Everybody lives, born alone, lives in community, but dies alone, buried alone. Even if buried in a group, but death is alone, one by one. بل زعمتم, on the contrary, no, 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 no. You thought, thinking, to think, to guess, and that لن نجعل, we are not going to do لكم for you, موعدا, a promised time. You thought that we are not going to fix for you an appointment, wa'd, promised appointment, time. We are not good. This was wrong. You lived in that world as if you are not going to meet us. You will not die. You will not going to meet us at the day of judgment. This is what happened. You thought like that. Your thinking was like that. But it was not true. Now you are with me. موعد بعد. موعد اسم المكان. وعد وعد. يوعد يوعد. موعد اسم مكان or اسم زمان. Place of وعد, promise, time of promise. ووضع, put, was put. وضع, وضع, يضع, يوضع. To put something. Al-Kitabu, the book. The book will be put. Book, Tafsir A'mal. Book of records, recordings of each individual, good and bad. The book will be put on the table, will be brought to your attention. فترى, you will see, you see, رأي رؤيا يرأي يرأي. المجرمين, مجرms, جرم, crime, the word crime, C-R-M, jurm, same, jim, ra, mim, same meaning, same word, same meaning. Jurm, crime is not English, English-sized Arabic word, same meaning. Mujrim, criminals, sinners. فترى, you will see, المجرمين, sinners. جرم, أجرم, أجرم, يجرم, يجرم. أجرم, إجرام, مجرم, مجرم. مجرم اسم فاعل, مجرمين is plural. You will see criminals. مشفقين, شفقة, شين فقة, fear. Shafaqa has two meanings. One is mercy, to feel mercy, to feel pity. But that covers fear. A mother who has affection, love, and mercy for her child, for example, fearful, fears. Protect, to protect, protection, fear of, like fearful, let me be careful, careful, fearful, to protect, to my children, let them not be hurt, under the watchful eyes of protection, that type of fear. Okay? فترى, you will see المجرمين, criminals, sinners, مشفقين, afraid, concerned, worried, afraid, fearful. شفق, أشفق, أشفق, يشفق, يشفق. أشفق, إشفاق, باب الإفعال. مشفق, 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 مشفقان, مشفقين, مشفقون, مشفقين. You will see criminals, مشفقين, fearful. مما, from that, مما, min, ma. From that, فيه, in it, فيه, في الكتاب. Okay? So you will see the criminal, the book will be brought, the sinners, when they see their books, they will be concerned and worried and fearful mimma, from that, fihi, in that book. What is in that book? In their own book. وَيَقُولُونَ, they are saying, قَبَلَ قُبِلَ يَقُولُ يُقَالُ, they are saying what? The following. Ya veyletena. Woe. Destruction. Ya veyletena. Ah. Woe to us. Ya. Veil. Woe. Destruction. Veilun lil mutaffifin. Veilun lil musallin. It has two meanings. Veil has two meanings. One is like an exclamation for bad situation afflicted that person. Woe. Second meaning, a part or a name of a part in Jahannam. Veil. So two meanings. Ya, woe, veil, oh, veilatana, our veil, woe to us. What bad things is happening to us? Ma, what? Li, for. It is interesting. The word mal, mim alif lam, is wealth, al-malu wal-banun. But here, ma is, ma, li hadha al-kitab, ma is one word, that is what. Li is for, another word. So it must not be pronounced like mal, it must be ma, li, because different words. Hafiz, qaris, or they know English, sometimes they don't differentiate these things, unfortunately, sometimes. Professional qira'ah is very important, of course, according to meaning, and very important. Ma, what? Li, for haza, this al-kitabi, for this book. What is this book? What kind of book is that? They will say, la yughadiru, not leaving out. Ghadara, ghadara, ghudira, yughadiru, la yughadiru, not leaving out. Saghiratan, any little things. Little sin is there, small thing is there, sin is there, wala kabiratan, neither big. So sins are categorized into two groups. Kabira, big ones. Saghira, small ones. Kabair, plural of kabira, big ones. Saghair, small ones. In my country, there are books, list sins, kabair. List big, small sins, saghair. People know what is saghair, what is kabair. Here also, perhaps, from time to time I see, but not well-established books. Books well-established for children. I did not see that much. We have a category of books called Ilmul Hal, Ilmi Hal, which covers basic Islamic knowledge. One needs to know pillars of Islam, pillars of Iman, small explanation, these sins, categories, and faraiz, farz. Yeah, it is helpful. So, ma li hadha al-kitab, what is this book? La yughadiru is not leaving out, saghiratan, small, wala kabiratan, neither small nor big sins, illa but ahsaha, counted. Hasaya, ahsaya. Ahsaya, uhsaya, yuhsayu, yuhsayu, ihsa, counting. Census, ihsa'iyah in Arabic, because it is counting people, counting, ihsa'iyah. In last census bureau people, they brought some shorts, some caps. It is written al-ihsa'iyyah in Arabic for Arabic speaking brothers and sisters to us to distribute. That is ihsa'iyyah, census, counting. So same word. This book did not leave out neither small nor big sins, counted all of them, covered all of them. وَوَجَدُوا, they found, the owners of these books found, وَجَدَ وُجِدَ يَجِدُ يُجَدُ, found, ma, that عَمِلُوا, they did, whatever they did, acted, actions did, they found, حاضرا, ready, present. They found everything is written there, nothing is absent, everything is حاضر, ready, present. Present is there. وَلَا يَظْلِمُ, does not do wrong, injustice. ظَلَمَ ظُلِمَ يَظْلِمُ يُظْلَمُ ظُلْمٌ. رَبُّكَ, your Lord would not do any injustice. رَبُّكَ وَلَا يَظْلِمُ رَبُّكَ, your Lord will not do, does not do injustice. أَحَدًا, nobody. Your Lord will not do injustice to nobody. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس كان من الجن ففسق عن أمر ربه أفتتخذونه وذريته أولياء من دوني وهم لكم عدو بئس للظالمين بدلا. ما أشهدتهم خلق السماوات والأرض ولا خلق أنفسهم وما كنت متخذ المضلين عضدا. ويوم يقول شركائي الذين زعمتم فدعوهم فلم يستجيبوا لهم وجعلنا بينهم موبقا ورأى المجرمون النار فظنوا أنهم مواقعوها ولم يجدوا عنها مصرفا ولقد صرفنا في هذا القرآن للناس من كل مثل وكان الإنسان أكثر شيء جدلا وما منع الناس أن يؤمنوا إذ جاءهم الهدى ويستغفروا ربهم إلا أن تأتيهم سنة الأولين أو يأتيهم العذاب قبلا وما نرسل المرسلين إلا مبشرين ومنذرين ويجادل الذين كفروا بالباطل ليدحضوا به الحق واتخذوا آياتي وما أنذروا هزوا ومن أظلم ممن ذكر بآيات ربه فأعرض عنها ونسي ما قدمت يداه إنا جعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوا وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن تدعهم إلى الهدى فلن يهتدوا فربك الغفور ذو الرحمة لو يؤاخذهم بما كسبوا لعجل لهم العذاب بل لهم موعد لن يجدوا من دونه موئلا فتلك القرى أهلكناهم لما ظلموا فتلك القرى أهلكناهم لما ظلموا وجعلنا لمهلكهم موعدا صدق الله ربنا الأعلى. Okay, we are back to 50. This is related with creation of Adam and Shaitan, angels, asked to prostrate. This is a famous story mentioned in different parts of Quran. A lot of more details in other parts of Quran are given. This is a short synopsis from that story. Wa'id and remember. Where means and, is means remember in Quran. Qulna, we said, remember what we said, lil malaikati, to angels. Usjudu, do sajda. Sajada, sujida, yasjudu, yusjadu, usjud. Usjuda, usjudu. You do sajda. This is imperative. We said, we ordered angels that they must do sajda li Adam, for Adam, to Adam. You remember the case we, after creation, Adam asked the angels to do sajda to Adam. فَسَجَدُوا, and they did sajda. فَسَجَدُوا ماضي, سجد سجد يسجد يسجد, سجد سجدا سجدوا, from first bar, ثلاثين. They did sajda. So we ordered them to do sajda to Adam. They obeyed our order and they did do sajda. Illa, except Iblis. Iblis didn't do sajda. So Adam alayhi salam was created from clay and dust, from soil, given human being form. The form we are having today, the shape of our body, is Adam alayhi salam's body, time coming. He was given this form by Allah. So the form we have, the body parts, and we have this form, this shape, this model is divine. Allah gave to Adam fixed. He might have, Allah could do a little different. Eye in different place, ears different place. He could have done, but he didn't do. So after being formed, he ordered angels to do sajda. Everybody did, except Satan. So Satan was Iblis. Iblis, Satan, the same. Sometimes people in Quranic term, in Quranic terminology, they are the same, one word. Maybe Shaitan is title, Iblis is personal name, something like that, maybe, but meant same thing, meant same thing. So Satan was a part, was there during the time of Adam. There were created once before Adam angels, Satan, a part of angels, a little different than angels, but he was there. He was not different than the angels in that sense, because he was ordered what angels were ordered to do. Same thing, subject to same thing, Shaitan. A lot of spiritual and philosophical interpretation, socio-religious, psycho-religious analysis could be done based on these texts. Possibilities, probabilities, who were what were they doing, but Allah was there ordering them. They were subject of orders, angels and Shaitan. Okay, and everybody did observe this sajda. Only one, Iblis didn't do, Satan didn't do. We don't know why he didn't do. Quran did not say why he didn't do. There is argument. He says, I am better and things like that, logic. But any logic could be done by anyone else too. Why that logic was in his mind that time, we don't know. I don't know. So this Satan, first sajda here, do sajda, means respect, showing respect. Doesn't mean worship sajda. Sajda has a lot of different meanings. This is one of the meanings. You show your respect, reverence to Adam. This was the order. It was not physically to do sajda. Because physically doing sajda today to anyone other than Allah is worship and is disobedience, is kufr. A person becomes kafir, disbelief, if he willingly to do sajda. Ruku also is like that, to do ruku like that. That is why Muslims Japanese or East, Far East people do like that, something like that, a little bow. In Islam is not acceptable. I mean, a little, okay, but like ruku situation, like this situation, totally not acceptable to anyone. Because that type of reverence, that type of sajda, I heard that or I know that there are people who do sajda to idols and to, even in Sufi, some Sufi hanikas, dergahs, tekyas, murids, the followers or the ones who are novice, they do sajda to their sheikh. I saw with my eyes, happens. They may have their own explanation. We will understand what is the truth at the day of judgment. But in Islamic sense, that is not acceptable, because that is like worship, because this is a part of salah, special to salah. It is a main part of salah, sajda, ruku, main part of salah. Sometimes ago, some player in America, in North, Abdul Rauf, someone, I believe, he did not like to stand in line for flag, American flag. As I understand, his interpretation was, I don't stand up still to anything other than Allah. So he accepted standing. Whoever told him, whoever explained that way, because he was convert, Muslim brother, so must have learned from someone else, as part of salah worship. He accepted standing, so he rejected. There was a lot of trouble that time. Whether standing is totally special for prayer or not, discussable. Definitely standing is a part of salah. But a person walking stands, a person speaking could stand. So there are other stands too, stand up. It is not special only for the prayer. So one may say it was a special understanding of his, could be soft way, could be, explain to him that this is, you can stand. When somebody tells you stand up, in military, in other, or flag, or you don't worship. Worship is a little different, too strong. Of course, this standing up for still and saluting piece of symbols, banners, flag, is a subject, discussable. I agree with that. There is a little bit radicalist view, non-scholar view, or cautious way of view, not fully ordered view, but cautious. We must be cautious not to do it, so that we may in future not fall into further worshipping respect level. But coming back to it is understandable when the idea is there here in this country, among Muslims, non-Muslims, even court, Supreme Court, struggling whether a person's right, human right comes before flag or after flag. Can a person burn a flag as an expression? He paid, he owns, he wants to burn. Why are you interfering? He has the right. No, he has not. He has no right. Let him come up to this thing. Then now he has no right. His right stops there, because respect to right to flag comes before. Say, two views struggling here in this country. There in back home, same thing. We had cases in my country which some youth some times ago did not stand up as a group when national anthem and flag was flying. They did not have blown, and so they have been sued. Of course, over there, human rights understanding is a little bit different and curtailed, not restricted, definitely. But coming back, let me tie this subject to sajadu, do sajda, respect to Adam, respect to Adam. So this sajda is not worship sajda. People confuse many times. This is respecting sajda. So respecting is legitimate. I respect you, you respect me. Elderly person respects, it is legitimate. It is okay to show the respect. Why Allah ordered angels and Iblis that time to do sajda to that first human being? I don't know. Maybe one needs to study big books, Tafsirs, Sufi books, history books, and collect here and there this information. But it is a big subject. Why? Why he did not say to Adam, you do sajda to them. Sajda to me, you do sajda to me. He didn't say it, not mentioned here. But because of this order, you know, Nazrin and others, Riyaz is here, welcome Riyaz. They studied earlier Aqaid al-Nasafi, a textbook, Aqaid, Aqidah, Islamic textbook. This is written by Omar al-Nasafi, Islamic date 570s or 500 sometimes, I mean, in 6th century of Islam, Islamic calendar. So over there it is said, that it is answered, there is an answer, who is higher in virtue, human beings or angels? Question. Who are better when they are compared with each other, these two groups? Who is better? Answer. First, best one in creation, best ones are prophets, human being prophets, messengers, because they are getting what? Revelation from Allah. So they are the best. Among the prophets, messengers, who is the best? Prophet Muhammad is the best. Why? Because he said, Prophet Muhammad said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Kuntu Nabiyan, I was prophet, selected, my soul have been missioned as prophet, وآدم بين الطين والهواء, when Adam was just mud and weather and water, atmosphere or water, not formed human being, not alive. He was not created yet. I was before him prophet. Of course, Sufi literature goes beyond that, explains a lot of explanations. So, Prophet Muhammad first, because وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ, we have sent you only mercy for all universe. This is the prophet. So he comes first. Then other prophets. Prophets all are equal, but each one could have a special character. Like Moses spoke with Allah, Jesus Christ was born with no father, so special. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had visited Mi'raj, ascended. So there are special, but they are equal in general sense, but differ in characters. Some characteristics, some features are different. Okay. Then second comes, second level, prophets, human being prophets. Second level is angels, prophets, angel prophets. Jabrail, Azrail, Mikael, they come second. Then Muslim good human beings, not prophets, regular, but observant, comes first. Then general angels. Angels after human being. Why angels, whether they are prophet or not prophet, are after grading level, after human beings? Why? Because angels have no will, no choice. They have no ability to do evil, sin. لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم. They cannot disobey Allah. But human beings have choice. When you have choice, good and bad, but you select good, better. That makes human being better. So why human being prophets are better than angel prophets? Because human being prophets have choices and will. To do bad, to do good, by they chose, they are choosing good. Then the general human being, Muslims. Kuffar, disbelievers, human being disbelievers are worse. Lower. Kafir, disbeliever, has no value. There is a hadith, kafirs, if kafirs had any value, measurable, wing of the mosquito, this fly, Allah would not bring them to this world. If they had that much value, even that much value, little value. Biggest grace of Allah is what? Iman, Islam, not health. Health comes after. A person, whole life sick, but good iman, he will go to paradise. Good action, he will go to paradise. But very healthy, but no iman, will go to hell. So, what is the target? Paradise. Paradise is the target. Allah's pleasure is target, but Allah's pleasure is so high, to reach to that, we need to go to paradise. So I am satisfied with small one, no problem. Paradise. So that is the main thing. That is why Quran says they will enter paradise. ذَلِكَ الْفَوْزُ الْعَظِيمُ. That is success. What is success? Paradise. Entering paradise. That is success. All worldly activities and others, whatever we do here, will be simplified, turned to good and bad, weighed. Jahannam, Jannah, no middle way. There is Araf, but really that is very temporary for special people. So, big success is to save ourselves from hell to go to paradise. That is the physical, material target for us. Target. Okay. Let us go back to وَإِذْ قُلْنَا, where, I am repeating, where and is, remember, قُلْنَا, we said, قَالَ, قَالُوا, قال قيل قلت قلنا للملائكة for angels اسجدوا you do sajda لآدم for Adam فسجدوا they did sajda إلا except Iblis Iblis didn't do sajda. Kana was he was this he goes to Iblis. Kana was kana kina yakun kanu min al jinn from jinn he was from jinn. He was a part of jinn. He was made from jinn, category of jinn, shaitan. فَفَسَقَ then he disobeyed, gone astray, fusuq. Fusuq, disobedience, mischief making, mischievous, disobedience. فَفَسَقَ disobeyed, and strayed away, and from Amri order Rabbihi, his Lord. Shaitan was a part of jinn, but he went astray from the order of Allah, did not do. One order was given to him according to Quran. He didn't obey that one order. Compare, there are hundreds, thousands of orders in Quran given to Muslims, everyone, human beings, and not obeying, we human beings, not obeying hundreds of them of orders. So, one order. There is a subject. What was the nature of Iblis? This is one of the basic verse, this part, contributing to that debate. Was Iblis fully an angel or different than angels? Question. This ayah says he was jinn. But each word has a lot of, could have a lot of meanings. Jinn has not one meaning. You know, I know jinn in Quran, in many parts of Quran, means like creatures, like human beings, humankind, and jinn kinds. They have choice, like human beings, good and bad, they could do. They have some extraordinary features, and they live long, longer than a human being. They could see us, human beings. We could not see them. There are, I believe, hundreds of them sitting and listening to this respected scholar. Yeah. So I'm not preaching to walls, I'm preaching to them too. Quran is their book. Muhammad was their prophet. Isa was their prophet. Musa was their prophet. All prophets. Non-Muslim brothers from other faith, they get surprised when I mention about that, and I mentioned Isa alayhi salam, their prophet was their prophet, their book was their jinns. Oh, they get they difficult to swallow when you mention this, or in an interfaith meetings, in a lecture, all questions go to that direction. You run out of time. Nobody will ask any other question. But this is so curious subject for them, new, curious subject. But it is a true. This is one meaning of jinn. Second meaning of jinn means darkness settling down. فَلَمَّا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلُ رَأَى كَوْكَبًا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلُ. In Quran, when the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam He was watching in his youth days stars, moon, sun. In that story, when darkness came, he saw the stars. That word, darkness, coming darkness, darkness becoming night, is Jannah. Same word is, but as a verb form, verb form. So, jinn means darkness too. In darkness, you don't see what you want to see. So, kana min al-jinni was from jinn, may mean he was unseenable. You could not see. This doesn't mean he was created like jinns, as opposed to angels. He was not from angels. Doesn't mean, but that means he was not sightable. You could not see, as we could not see today, shaitan and shaitan. So that's also the meaning. So when you read the books related with jinns, you will see basically these views over there. Muslim alims are struggling. Some could say jinns was from jinns, very literally going. Some say no, this is metaphorical meaning, figurative meaning. So this is the كان من الجن ففسق أفتتخذونه, a question, like where, تتخذون اتخذ أخذ 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 يأخذ يؤخذ اتخذ 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 يتخذ يتخذ اتخاذ. This is from Babul Ifti'al, to take. أفتتخذونه, are you taking him? Shaitan, now addressing us. Are you taking him, Shaitan, وَذُرِّيَّتَهُ, and his progeny, his offsprings, zurriyat? Are you taking the Shaitan? Are you taking his offspring? Awliya, wali, friends. So we have Shaitan, we have his offsprings. There is no one Shaitan, many Shaitans. There is no one Iblis, many Iblis. This is what is hinted here. Big Shaitan, teacher Shaitan, Iblis Shaitan, that time, understandable. Shaitans grow too. Have children, grow, many in number. So, are you taking this Shaitan, Iblis, and his children, awliya, wali, friends? Wali means friends. We call awliyaullah, friends of Allah, like saints. Because Allah loved them, we call them awliya. Awliya is plural. In reality, we must call individuals as waliullah, friend of Allah. Which means like a special person who has love of Allah, loved by Allah. أفتتخذونه وذريته أولياء, are you taking Iblis and his progeny, his children, أولياء, friends, min duni, other than me, min, from, duni, other than me, duni. You are not taking me as a friend, but you are taking Shaitan and his people, his children, as your friends, not me. Allah is like questioning or asking, are you doing like that? Don't you do like that? Lahum, and them, lakum, for you, aduun is enemy. Shaitan is enemy. The qualifying word for shaitan is enemy of human being. Aduun mubin. Aduun mudillun mubin. In Surah Yasin, in other surahs, all shaitan is full of hate, anger. Why is like that? I don't know, but this is what it is. From day one up to this day, shaitan hates followers of Islam, hates Muslims, hates anyone who followed from Adam up to this day the orders of Allah, who followed the orders of Allah, hates them all. Hate, angry. Shaitan is physical entity. He is there. It is not imaginary, it is not fiction. Physically living there, it is there. Materially, whatever you call, it is there. Shaitan is there. And shaitan is enemy for all of us. Bi'sa, what a bad is للظالمين, for zalims, wrongdoers, badalan, as exchange. What bad thing they will be given at the end as something like exchange, badal, substitute. What bad, how bad will be for wrongdoers the end, Jahannam, of everything. I would like to stop here. It is a little bit explained or detailed. This was detailed. I think I will conclude here. And hoping, inshallah, to continue next week, inshallah. This is their organs or bodies after they die. This is fifth question. This is a new issue discussed by Muslim scholars here and there. Yes and no. Donating organs could be divided in two. One is from living person to living person. Somebody is living. From a dead person or dying person to living person. The person who is getting always is living. So that is no problem. But donor, giver, either he is dead or dying position, or no, that situation is there, alive, and he will give. If the organ, we are speaking about donors, if the organ donors is given, will not threaten his life, will not make him dead, then he can give that organ to someone else, preferably to his relatives, wife, husband, father, mother, sister, brother. He could give. one kidney. He has two healthy kidneys. Doctors are saying that no problem, you can give one. He can give one kidney to other person. Allowed, acceptable. Nothing wrong with that. He could not give his brain to other person, his heart to other person, because he will die for that. Nobody is allowed to kill himself, except in war situation. I mean, to kill, not kill, but in war situation you are fighting, you know that you may be killed, that is different, but nobody is allowed intentionally and knowingly to kill himself, herself, because life is created by Allah, put in this body, does not belong to us. We have no right to take out our life, to terminate our life. We have no right. We have no right to terminate our life. We have no right to terminate to others, persons' life, except in war defensive situation. Okay? But there is a donor categories who are like when they are alive, they write something in their driver's license or here and there sign. So when I am going to die or anything, you can take my organs. We have yes and no issue. If he can do this, if these organs are to be taken from his body when he fully dies, 100% dies after that. If these organs need to be cut when he is still alive, as doctors are doing, no. When I was asked about this donor situation, to write something, I did not want to write. I explained I did not want. So other side insisted that you write something. Okay, I wrote. Then I read this one to my son-in-law, physician. He said that you are rejecting. I said, I'm not rejecting. I'm saying yes, but with but, a little but. No, he said. At the end, you are rejecting. That is the meaning of it. Because you are not in medical, he said, in medicine, it is not possible to use a person who dies fully, his organs. We need to cut that one before he fully dies. This is the purpose. We do like that. So we went into debate what death means. Of course, medical death, Islamic death, definition of death, legal death is a big problem. But I said, I cannot say it is okay, but this is the way I express. You struggle. So that organization whom I sent, and they intended to print a pamphlet, a booklet. Christianity says okay, others say okay, others and Muslims say okay. This is Brother Yusuf is saying, never printed anything because did not help them, unfortunately. They did not like it. But this is theology, so it is okay after death. You find me Muslim doctors who will give fatwa, this person died, then I would say cut. No problem. There are some Muslim doctors who are looking at the body of human being like medical thing. I I heard one or two of them. I was very surprised when I heard their comments. I mean, that is that. I mean, this human being is a human being. And so, if he is alive, then he is in coma, he is dead. So, a little living, no problem. A little living, let us cut something like that. They are thinking that way. Okay, according
well, how
to...
about, do we wash the body, we take out the organ?
Sorry?
Do we still wash the body after we take out the organ?
I couldn't wash the
Wash
body.
the body, for janaza.
What is left found from human body, even if it is one leg, one thing, what is found after accident, after anything, after burn, after autopsy, what is found from the human body, including nails and everything, needs to be washed, wrapped, put into kafan, buried. Whatever is left.
So in this case, the Dr. Kaczynski case, who just used to take the respirator out of the, or give a lethal injection, and he's been prosecuted now, I guess. He was
Kavakci,
yeah,
Kavakci.
Kavakci, yeah, Dr. Kavakci.
Yes, in Islam it is difficult. No, it is impossible. We cannot. He was doing wrong. No. This, of course, life support system, other system is a little bit complex, not difficult, but people are not allowed to ask another person, you kill me. Another person, doctor and otherwise, is not allowed to kill nobody by injection, by anything. He will try to alleviate the pain. He will try to help this person live as much as possible, but not shorten the life. No, not shorten the life, not kill nobody. Because life and death is created by Allah. Allah is muhyi, giving life, givers, mumit, giver death. Nobody else. Nobody else.
But, excuse me, if a person is on life...
Pulse, we accept that as a living thing, not dead thing. We cannot kill no one. We are not allowed theologically. It is destroyed, destruction. It is family goes down the drain, and insurance companies, already non-Islamic, but they go down the drain. Problem, yes, I agree, problem. Muslims have problems, human beings, humanity has problems, but death, a little bit is like that. I mean, every day I tackle with these issues. According to 1850, was Adam outstanding, lying down on the ground? 18, this verse, this one we read, because I don't know the numbers of the 1850. Okay. I don't know. Good question. I don't know. First, I doubt he was blown ruh when this sajda took place. I doubt. But one needs to go a little bit into detail. There are in the books detailed information, but my purpose was not to delve into that subject. I doubt, I don't know, but presumably he was lying on the ground, not standing, when this sajda took place. Can jinns convert to mainstream Islam? Yes. Jinns are Muslims, some of them are kafirs, some of them. The Prophet used to communicate with them. They used to ask fatwas, nasiha from the Prophet, peace be upon him. and they saw jinns, extraordinary things after the prophet was sent as a prophet. So for that, a discovery group, investigative group, detective groups, selected among them. They were walking around, looking in the sky everywhere, because before they used to go up to sky, to somewhere. Listen what is going on. Hear, understand, and bring those secret things to other people. So they had, but they lost this ability going up. So these jinns, elders, sat down. What is happening? Why we change? What is this thing? Let us investigate. What is the difference? So that figure out what happened. So a group, elected elders, walking. When they were looking around into flat, open land, they saw some people under the tree, standing, bowing. Oh, human beings. So they approached, watched, and they were reading Quran. Prophet Muhammad, some of his friends were there on a trip. So they standing by. This something they are reading. Oh, must be this thing. To big change. We are subjugated to new things because of this thing. Seems very different. Miracle, Quran. So they began to communicate with the Prophet. They spoke. Then they got the truth. First time they learned that Muhammad is the Prophet and Quran was revealed. Then they went to their people. Hey, come here. We have news for you. There is a book, Quran. There is a Prophet, Muhammad. Accept. You accept, become guided. You don't accept, gone astray. This is in Quran. So, angels, mainstream Islam, yes. There are angels who, jinns. There are jinns who are better Muslim than us. Yes. Jinns have kafirs, they have choice, they could do good and bad. May Allah bless you, inshallah. Thank you very much. So, this is